This video might confuse YouTube. I'm supposed to talk about carbs, carnivore, and why oatmeal is secretly working for Big Pharma. But if you've been rocking with me for a while, you know I don't just care about your A1C. I care about your N.E.S.T and R.O.P.E, your nutrition, exercise, stress, sleep, your relationships, the people you live with, and the stuff in your life that either lifts you up or slowly poisons you. And today we're talking relationships, because I don't care if you're keto, carnivore, plant-based, or still dating bread. If your relationships are unhealthy, your labs will eventually tell on you. So here's what we're doing. I want to show you a tool I found that I really like. It's called the Equality Wheel from TAP 808. And I'm using the older version because it actually breaks things down in detail. And you know I love details. This wheel is like a checklist for a healthy relationship. Not a perfect relationship, a healthy one. And you can pull it out every few months like, okay, how are we doing? It's like a DEXA scan for your marriage. Let me tell it through a story. Meet Marcus and Tasha, Chicago couple. Marcus is low carb most days, except when Harold's Chicken calls. Tasha is plant curious, but carnivore adjacent because she loves him. They actually love each other. But lately, they've been arguing about phones, privacy, sex, and who's doing the emotional labor, which is code for Tasha's tired. Instead of guessing, they decided to use the equality wheel together. First slice they looked at, consent, safe sex, intimacy. That's one we skip too often. On the wheel, it says talking openly about physical needs and preferences, asking permission, and respecting each other's decision about their body. That right there will save marriages. Intimacy is not assumed, it's agreed upon. In practice, Marcus stopped acting disappointed when Tasha says she's tired. And Tasha starts telling him what actually makes her feel connected, which, spoiler alert, was not more flowers. It was him doing bedtime with the kids. Next slice, equality and acceptance. This one is about learning and accepting differences, culture, identity, status, and building a partnership. That's R.O.P.E right there. Relationships. You don't have to eat the same. You don't even have to vote the same. You just have to honor the same mission. For Marcus and Tasha, that was, we're raising metabolically healthy kids who feel safe at home. Then they moved to boundaries, respect. This is the 2025 landmine. The wheel says, respect each other's space and privacy, in person and technologically, and limit jealousy or judgment around text and social media. Translation, if you have to scroll your partner's phone at 2 a.m., you don't need a better phone. You need a better foundation. For Marcus and Tasha, they agreed. No passwords hidden, but also no random phone checks used as weapons. That's a boundary plus respect. After that comes negotiation and fairness. This is the anti-my way or the highway slice. It says, seek mutually satisfying resolutions. Try different things. Collaborate. Accept changes. In health, I tell my patients, let's see how your body responds. In marriage, it's the same. Let's test this for 30 days. Marcus wanted date night. Tasha wanted help in the mornings. So they did both. Friday night together, and 3 mornings a week Marcus was on kid duty. This is negotiation, not domination. Then we get inclusion, independence. I love this one because it says, respect each other's independence while acknowledging interdependence and support individual relationships and activities. Healthy couples are not fused, they're connected. Tasha still gets to hang with her sisters. Marcus still hits the gym and the men's group. Nobody is punished for being an individual. That's how you actually prevent resentment. And resentment is more inflammatory than seed oils. Right next to that is support and personal growth. The wheel says, work on your own goals, foster each other's growth, ask for support, accept support. In N.E.S.T language, if you're healing trauma, your partner should not mock that. If you're changing your diet, your partner shouldn't sabotage that. Marcus was trying to drop 20 pounds. Tasha didn't bring home donuts just in case. And when she started therapy, he celebrated it. He didn't call it being dramatic. Now we get into the big adult stuff. Honesty, accountability, accepting responsibility, admitting when you're wrong, communicating openly and truthfully. This is the I was harsh yesterday, I'm sorry muscle. In medicine, if I order the wrong test, I own it. In marriage, same rule. Marcus apologized for shutting down during conflict. Tasha apologized for bringing up old stuff during new fights. Accountability is the thermostat. It keeps things from overheating. Then, assertive communication. Practicing open, spontaneous dialogue, listening without interrupting, sharing appreciation, and giving constructive feedback. Assertive is not aggressive. Assertive is, I felt disrespected when, not you always. So they made a rule. No talking over, no rolling eyes, and every hard conversation ends with one appreciation. Finally, and this is the top of the wheel, nonviolence, kindness, affection. Commit to avoiding abusive behaviors. Use words, not actions, to express negative feelings. Help each other. Show affection. Have a sense of humor. That's the energy of a healthy home. You can disagree and still hug. You can be mad and not be mean. You can correct and still smile. When this is present, kids thrive. When it's missing, people meditate with food, alcohol, or social media. So how do you turn this into a video your audience will watch even though it's not 5 foods that lower insulin? Number 1, start with a pattern break. YouTube may not like this one, but your marriage will. Number 2, tie it back to metabolic health. Unhealthy relationships drive stress, cortisol, poor sleep, emotional eating. Number 3, tell the Marcus and Tasha story as the spine. Number 4, walk through the wheel, but not like a lecture, like a check-in tool. Number 5, end with a challenge. Here's how I choose it, Dr. Tony style. Family, listen. You can be doing ribeye right, organs right, electrolytes right, and still be sick because you're arguing every night. Stress is sugar's evil twin. So here's your assignment. Download that equality wheel from Tap 808. It's pinned in the video comments. Print it, sit with your partner, and circle the one slice you both think needs work. Not 10. 1. Just 1. Then in 30 days, click it again. That's how we protect our nest. That's how we tighten our rope. And that's how we build homes where healing is normal. And for my followers, both old and new, who enjoyed this video, drop in the comments where you're watching from and which slice you're working on first. Consent, boundaries, or kindness. And yes, I'll be back next video talking about meat. But today, we fed the heart. I'll see you in the next video.